Jez later arrives at the Chariot Square Hotel and introduces himself to Ronnie, posing as a tradesman in search of work. While Ronnie's attention is elsewhere, Jez discreetly takes pictures of the fire exits and CCTV cameras before slipping away. Later, Carl and Jez go over the fire plan in detail. But as Carl departs, Ronnie stops Jez, snaps a photo of him, and warns him to keep his distance from Carl, calling him dangerous. Ronnie then confronts Carl Heaton, telling him that whatever scheme he was cooking up is finished, as Debbie has his full loyalty. Carl then drops a bombshell, revealing that Debbie is his mother and will always put him first, leaving Ronnie stunned and unsure how to react. Meanwhile, Sam tells Daniel that with Lee Ann away, he intends to revise in the salon flat. Megan takes a call from Will and informs him that she'll have the flat to herself for the next few nights. Will lies to Ben, saying his friend Ethan has invited him to stay over, but Ben initially puts his foot down and refuses. When Daniel later turns up at the Rovers and reluctantly apologizes to Will, Ben is impressed by how maturely Will handles it, shaking Daniel's hand. As a result, Ben changes his mind and agrees to let Will stay at his mate's place after all. Shortly afterwards, Will makes his way to the salon flat with his bag, while Sam watches as Megan buzzes him in. Seeing it all happen, Sam starts to believe he may finally be getting closer to the truth. Elsewhere, Mal shows Brian a bag of crystals he's bought and explains he's studying their supposed healing qualities. But Bernie grows suspicious, convinced he's trying to impress her. When Jod mistakenly serves Brian the wrong toasty, Bernie snaps at her. Noticing Bernie's irritation over Mal, Jod begins plotting how she might get her revenge. Also in today's episode, Debbie accidentally calls Lou Abby before admitting she's in the early stages of dementia. Another prisoner, Paula, immediately recognizes Debbie. Lou warns Debbie to avoid Paula at all costs, labeling her as trouble. But once Lou leaves, Paula makes her intentions clear. She reminds Debbie that she was once barred from the hotel by her and makes it clear she hasn't forgotten. Clears throat. With the situation escalating, could Debbie now be in danger? Finally, David persuades Brian to give Lily a job delivering newspapers. Lily is thrilled with the offer until David admits he's mostly relieved to have her out of his way in the mornings. Coronation Street actress Beth Nixon has teased what may eventually bring about the downfall of abusive character Megan Walsh. And it won't be Sam Blakeman. The star who portrays manipulative teacher Megan on the ITV soap has spoken about what is most likely to expose the villain as she continues grooming teenager Will Driscoll. Up to now, Megan has managed to keep her inappropriate involvement with Will hidden from those around her. That secrecy may soon crumble, however, as Will's friend Sam grows increasingly suspicious that Megan is taking advantage of him and becomes determined to uncover the truth. Although Sam is focused on finding concrete evidence, Beth believes Megan's own flaws will ultimately be her undoing. Discussing the role, Beth explained that Megan's sharp mind is as much a weakness as it is a strength. She said, Megan's inflated sense of self-importance and belief that she can outwit everyone else leads her to take dangerous risks. Beth added that while the idea of prison deeply frightens Megan and could one day drive her to flee, it's her overconfidence that will cause her to make a fatal mistake. Megan truly thinks she can dominate any situation and manipulate everyone around her. In episodes airing next week, Sam, played by Jude Riordan, secretly sets up a hidden camera in hopes of catching Megan and Will together. As events escalate, both Megan and Will, portrayed by Lucas Hudson-Whale, begin making bold moves of their own. Beth, 25, believes Megan is completely unaware of how much of a threat Sam poses to her carefully laid plans. She revealed that Megan repeatedly underestimates Sam, even though others have warned her just how intelligent he is. Convinced she's far smarter, Megan dismisses Sam as a naive child. She can easily manipulate. This mindset drives her to treat him harshly, interfering with his schoolwork and using his grades as a tool of control. Beth also said Megan would stop at nothing to protect herself, as she puts her own needs above everyone else and has no qualms about stepping over others to remain in control. Viewers have recently learned that Will was not Megan's first victim. Teenage character Lee was introduced, confirming that he had slept with Megan the year before, strongly suggesting he was under the age of 16 at the time. After casting him aside, Megan's secrets began to unravel when Lee revealed the truth to Will, forcing her to invent even more lies to hide her past behavior. This part is Beth's first officially credited role on television, and she admits that stepping into Megan's shoes can lead her to some very dark, emotional places. She explained that one of the biggest challenges is playing a character who genuinely believes she's done nothing wrong. Beth said she tackles the role by fully immersing herself in Megan's twisted way of thinking, even though it can be emotionally draining. She added that having a strong level of trust with Lucas, along with strict on-set boundaries around intimacy, makes the experience more manageable. To deliver a believable performance, Beth said she has to convince herself that Megan truly feels justified in her actions at the time. Beth also revealed that Megan doesn't truly want to be in a relationship with Will and only keeps it going to protect herself. She described Megan as someone who quickly grows bored and discards people as soon as they stop serving a purpose. Although Megan may have initially enjoyed Will's attention, he became a liability the moment things started to get complicated. Beth explained that Megan continues the relationship because she's backed herself into a corner, knowing that ending it would risk Will telling his family the truth. To maintain control, Megan tells Will exactly what he wants to hear and convinces herself she cares, mainly to quieten her own guilt. In reality, Beth says Megan is deceiving herself in order to keep her carefully constructed lies intact. Although Megan experiences flashes of guilt, Beth says those feelings are always outweighed by her self-interest. She described Megan as a narcissist whose personal desires consistently override any sense of morality or empathy. Even when Megan briefly feels sadness or compassion, she quickly pushes those emotions aside so they don't stand in the way of her goals. In the end, Megan's own needs always come first. The unsettling storyline has left many viewers disturbed, and Beth hopes it serves as a reminder for people to stay alert to warning signs in real life. At the bistro, Will dismisses Nick's concerns about Sam before later inviting him to share a vodka and hang out. Sam agrees, secretly hoping the meeting might help him gather some clues. Later at the precinct, Will assures Sam that his relationship with Megan is purely professional. Sam remains skeptical, and when Daniel shows up, Will makes a quick exit, leaving Sam to deal with the situation on his own. Sam is later thrilled when he finally logs into his hidden camera app and sees Megan and Will entering the flat, making him wonder if he's finally captured the proof he needs. Elsewhere, Carl tells Kit that he plans to report Ronnie for assault. At the prison, Debbie is shocked when a guard informs her that her brother Carl has booked a visit. Coronation Street airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes also available to stream on ITVX and YouTube.